Okay, part four, the last one. So then we heard about another agency that's working, and actually from Denmark, who's working to get people out of gangs. And they actually have really good rates. 80% of those who complete their program stay out of gangs. And but that's 80% of those who enter the program. So, and that, of course, is a very selected minority because so many people just can't ever see themselves getting out. So, but there is work being done to try to help people to get out, and it is successful. Um, and then we heard from somebody talking about gangs in the military, and he said part of the problem is that too often it used to happen, it's not supposed to happen anymore, but people are given the option, well, either you go to prison or you go to join the military. And so what that means is that you actually end up having military trained people in gangs, and they can easily tell when they come onto a shooting scene or something whether or not it's been whether or not it was a military member. So that's not a good plan either, to put our convicted criminals into the military. And then we heard from Teresa Gartland, who is the executive director of Los Angeles's Operation Progress. And they have a program, it's sort of like a Big Brothers, Big Sisters, but with LAPD officers. And because in Watts, California, in this area of Los Angeles, it's a 2.5 square miles. They have 7,000 gang members. And so this program tries to buddy up kids that are in that neighborhood with police officers who are actually paid for 1 hour each week. They probably spend more than that with the kids, but at least 1 hour a week. And to help these kids, just to have a different role model. And then they send them off to school, like to post-secondary if they can or want to. And they actually have an 80% success rate of finishing high school for the kids who enter the program. And they were just very excited because I think one of their young girls had actually got into Stanford or something, and so they were very proud of that. And one thing that he talked about is that it costs $92,000, I mean, this is America, but $92,000 a year to house someone in prison, whereas this program costs about $10,000 per student. So that's a big financial difference, and to the positive, and it also means that this one child actually has a life instead of being in a gang. And then I just wanted to encourage people like that. If one thing that is a bit of a problem here in Prince George is too many parents think, well, I've done drugs all my life and I'm doing okay, so it's okay if my kid is. But the problem is that once you get into gangs, like if your kid is doing drugs, they are at risk for getting into a gang. So it's not a small problem. So get help. There's AA and Al-Anon if alcohol is your drug of choice, and of course those numbers that I'll post below for help. Okay, so thank you very much, and I hope that explains a little bit, and you're welcome to contact me. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.